Well, if you have a legal issue, listen up. Better Nashville's Jennifer Herron is sitting down with attorney Jim Higgins to find out how a partnership with your lawyer is the best way to handle things.
Of course, you want to hire the best lawyer to win your case, but you may cost yourself the case if you don't work alongside the lawyer. You need to help out the lawyer, right?
Yes, it's a team effort. You can't do a case by yourself, and a lawyer can't do a case by yourself. So many cases that we have. I mean, ultimately, the jury or whoever is going to judge the case, it relies on the client and what they say and how they present themselves and how the evidence is presented in court.
So first of all, I guess we need to fess up everything to the lawyer.
Yes. Every time we have a new case, when I come in, I always stress to my client, you got to tell me everything. There's always the temptation, I think, to not disclose something that you're worried about. But the important thing about meeting with your lawyer is it's private. It's privileged. Whatever my client tells me, that's it. It cannot go further than this office. A lawyer's job is to present things in the best light for their client, and I can't do that if I don't know it's coming.
All right. Now, you handle a lot of injury cases, so I guess a doctor would come into play.
Oh, yeah. You got to go to your doctor. I have so many people, and I think we have that tendency that you want to just put things off and not go to the doctor, but it's important to go for a few reasons. One, you got to get better, and that's what your goal is. And two, it's going to document your injury. If you've got a problem and you don't go for months and then you finally say, okay, I'm going to go, the other side's going to say, well, it must not have been that bad. You didn't go to you did not go to the doctor for months. So get to the doctor, do what the doctor says, listen to the doctor, and that's going to help your lawyer too, because it's going to document everything in your case as to what you went through and what type of recovery you're having and what type of problems you may have because of your injury.
And be aware of things that you say and do once you get involved with a lawyer?
Yeah, I think, you know what, it's your case, it needs to be private. What you always worry about is another lawyer turning what you're saying or taking something out of context. So just don't put information out there that can be used against you. And of course, it's a new day now where it used to be lawyers would hire PIs and things like that to investigate folks. Well, they don't have as much anymore because it's all on the internet. So we always tell our folks to cool it on the Facebook or the Twitter.
So by the looks of your desk, there's a lot of paperwork there. So do we need to put in quite a bit of documentation for the case?
As in any case, documents can be very important, whether it's medical records, whether it's notes that you've made. So it's just important to keep all of those things together. Your lawyer will send you notices of, we need your payroll records, we need whatever. And when your lawyer asks for it, get it to them. Cases take a long time as it is, so the quicker you can get the information to your lawyer, the quicker your case can move.
Well, you mentioned cases take a long time, so I guess patience is necessary.
Yes, it has to be. I always tell people that you almost have to act like your case isn't out there because, you know, we have a judicial system right now that's overloaded, and even cases that are what I would say are fairly simple, straightforward injury cases are going to take a year, 2 years to get up to a jury trial, and more complicated cases can take even longer than that. So you just have to be patient.
Okay, and lastly, maybe some of the best advice ever, listen.
We've been doing these cases for 20 years now, and by doing that every day, every week, every year, I've learned a lot. And so that's part of what you're paying your lawyer for their experience. And again, if they say something and advise you to do certain things, you really ought to take it to heart.
Well, thanks for the information.
Sure.
Great tips. The Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. You can reach them by calling the number right there on your screen. That's 615-353-0930. For more information and a link to their website, thehigginsfirm.com, just go to our website. That's betternashville.com.